Right. It's time for you Nancys to understand two things about the world. One, you've been sold a lie, COVID doesn't exist. And two, even if it did exist, there's already a vaccine, mate. It's called a healthy dose of common sense. This is the Common Sense Brigade's meme review. Don't know what that is? Well, that's not surprising at all, seeing as I haven't talked about it for a few months. It's a Facebook page I started out a while back to campaign for Queensland Labor, but now it's just turned into a meme page. I've got to say, I don't know if this is common knowledge, but Aussies are funny cunts. Before we begin though, I'd like to say thank you to everybody who keeps posting memes on there, because rest assured, it is making a difference. Every now and then I look at them and go, that's pretty good. Couldn't have done it without you. The first meme is that delightful format where each brain gets more and more, shall we say, enlightened, until we get to that what the bleep do we know level, where you are connecting with every other living organism in the universe, and let's see how the Liberals do that. Sell national resources to other countries. Well, I'd say you're a pea brain, but at least peas are useful. You can put them in McCain's winter mix vegetables. Fight against a tax on sale of national resources to other countries. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Repeal tax on sale of national resources to other countries. I see the light. Introduce a tax on sale of national resources to China. Yeah, punish our biggest trading partner because of something we said. Take that, us. I'd like a wake-up call, please. Of course, sir. As a worker, you have been losing a class war against the rich and ruling oligarchy for 40 years. It's time to do something about it. Oh, who the made this one? George Orwell? I'm only assuming that because I put a British accent on when I did it. Well, they probably were. Chris Ullman. Yes, the official Chris Ullman, no less. Yes, because there's a lot of imposters out there. He's as popular as Ariana Grande down under. He is, of course, Evil Dave Hughes. And as someone has legitimately captured, he actually tweeted, "Horrified to learn that the new language guide for the Victorian Public Service entreats people to say, quote, good morning, folks. Folk is derived from the German Volk, a term embraced by the Nazis. Shame." I really don't understand Chris Ullman's politics, even after all these years. Is it just anyone who doesn't look exactly like a kettle doesn't have my vote? Alright, I am Marge Simpson in this meme. Oh, what the f***? No, I'm Bart. And it seems like all of the media outlets that I've had a fight with in the past are shooting a ray gun at me, and I'm using a mirror to shoot it back in their face. Oh! Holding up you to you? Yes, little quick tip for anybody who ever wants to become a public figure by preying on those institutions that usually make you a public figure. Anything they accuse you of, they have definitely done in the past. Also, they all look like the new male meme, and that's always fun to point out because they get really pissed off at that because, oh my god, it's a section of the internet culture that I'm not normally exposed to. It didn't end in my guy. Union dues cost around $700 a year. A new video game system with the latest hits sounds like fun. Put your money towards that instead of paying your dues to the union. Higher wages? But I wanted a video game. Quiet, you fool. Higher wages could buy many video games. Good, but I would have added the rest of that joke. Explain how. Money can be exchanged for goods and services. Because honestly, if you are falling for that Delta poster, you need that explained to you like Homer Simpson did. You see, if I cut the amount of treats you get once you've retired, you'll get more treats now. How good's that? I like how a dog's understanding the world is even simpler than that. It's just, yes, attention. Different leader, same unsoiled pants. Yeah, no, I'm seeing Scott Morrison's point here. I shit myself because my team almost won. These guys didn't even shit themselves during COVID. Heartless. But on top of that, come on. Albo is definitely doing a shit in that photo. Yes, but if you see the entire photo of me, I'm clearly doing a number 2 on the gunny. Tom and Jerry memes. They don't make them like that anymore. Collapsing an economy based mostly on mining. Australia cutting off iron exports to own the Chinese. These are the arguments that are made in all of the Facebook pages that they're paying out. There is a lot of people that would look at that meme and go, yeah, okay, well, what's the problem? If you don't pull the trigger now, the Chinese will do it in the future anyway. Alright, this seems to be the meeting room for the Rebel Alliance in Star Wars. You can tell from the fact that there is a robot in the room that already is worse than vacuum cleaners that currently exist. Don't you think? If you were given R2-D2 as a Christmas gift, you would think, do you have the receipt? How do you propose that we take down one of the most sinister empires to ever plagued the galaxy. With this.
Yes, good choice, guys. That means that you're all these little fighter pilots here that get about a second of airtime before I can't see anything. I mean, it is a lot more unlikely than Luke Skywalker, isn't it? A weeb selling Sprite.
Oh God, I hope this one has done the rounds on all those Facebook pages like Quiet Australians, because that's a headshot. What's your preferred party? Face with elbow or pant with ScoMo?
And of course, that quintessential kangaroo drinking a beer. Next round's on me, Albo, you bloody legend. So good. That is what Skippy would be doing now that he's retired. You know, I used to be on TV. Yeah, bullshit. Fucking Skippy, were you? Yeah, mate, I was. Off.
You hoping your pay and conditions will improve. LNP, big business donations. Very well done on this meme, because you know what is genuinely more disturbing than the big business political nexus? Those two guys. We watched Napoleon Dynamite and thought it was cool. Most newspapers, yeah, we lean a bit to the right. Murdoch newspapers, almost true, and I don't want to admit it because I hate using the left and right paradigm. Remember, kiddies, it doesn't exist. Like the video if you get it. Also subscribe if you don't get it, so I can hammer it into you over and over again, like I'm Sesame Street teaching you the alphabet. But you know what I would say? God, I've just turned into Matt Preston. I feel like I'm being a bit too mean here, but if you got rid of the Murdoch newspapers bit and just had the most newspapers, yeah, we lean a bit to the right, that would have really kicked off.
Because don't you think? Every newspaper says that. Oh yeah, sure, we're just a little conservative, but we still give everyone a fair go. How many articles have you given Jodie McKay? Who the f***'s Jodie McKay? You mean Jodie Foster? We had her in a Lunch With series just last week.
For your birthday, Gladys, I've arranged the depletion of crucial fire services so that the whole of Australia is literally on fire. If you just turn your head slightly,
bah, no time. The equation strikes again. If you remind friendly Joddies of his childhood, he will giggle, just like a baby looking up at a mobile. Good night, Mr. Moon.
No one at all. 45-year-old out-of-shape LNP voters. In a world of sheep, I am the woman. Someone needs to explain this to me in the comments. What was with that trend maybe about 8 months ago of getting a bunch of animals that look fucked, and that was the joke? Scrapping Native Vegetation Act, deforestation increasing by 1,300%, good memory. Australians re-electing her,
koala extinction.
Look, I don't even know if that's a meme or the New South Wales Liberals' environmental policy.
Matt Keen's probably looking at that right now thinking,
how did that leak? I want to get bottled.
Sometimes the simplest is just the best. I don't think that there is a better joke that Australia has ever crafted than just, come on, it.
Yeah, now this is what the Common Sense Brigade was set up to do. This right here, just to make this one meme destiny fulfilled. The cashless welfare card would hide our national heroes. Share if you think that's un-Australian. You've done it. Sir, if there wasn't a resurgent COVID outbreak in New South Wales, I'd shake your hand. See, this is the highest praise you could get. Mislove is currently filming this, nodding his head in approval, thinking, yeah, I didn't think of it that way before, but that is troubling. Put the Sydney Morning Herald where it belongs. Dispose of propaganda responsibly. I mean, look, isn't that a message that ironic boomer meme pages and boomer meme pages could get behind? It's just this. Who the on planet Earth likes the Sydney Morning Herald apart from Matt Keane? For the love of God, answer me that. I bet even he thinks, well, I don't know, Fin Review's better. Your country on LNP. That's so effective that whoever made that meme, they should just hire them as the digital coordinator for the Labor Party in the next election. I guarantee you it'll do better than stop ScoMo from giving to the big end of town. Bogans just hear that message and think, well, my house is a McMansion, that's pretty big. He's coming after me! That would make some people quit cigarettes and other people keep pumping, just like the pictures do, I suppose. What I'm saying is, it's slightly effective. Well, guys, I've got to say, as those little orange pilots put me on that classic red alien from Star Wars. Mission accomplished, gents. Those memes were pretty cool. I guess some were lame, but not as lame as I expected. Thank you so much for making all of those. I really appreciate it. Keep it up, because I swear that this is the way that you win elections in the 21st century, through the power of Photoshop. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe, and give me more memes, because I personally like doing less work. Thank you for your time.
please share and comment below. Comment.